Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I did a back issue haul video. Got a little busy with life, work, and two comic book rooms. Thanks so much for your kind praise, guys. Really means a lot to me. It's been a long time coming. As you guys know, from 5 years ago when I started YouTube, my wife took the front room when I built this house and used it as a sitting room. We used it for our children to watch TV and play with their toys. So we tried to contain their toys all in that front room. But as of course they're really old. They're growing up. You know how it is. Kids grow overnight. So that room's been empty, and I took over and I built the comic book den. As I was building my comic book den, I realized that down here was just so unorganized. So I started building my own little comic book shop corner. Big thanks to my shop who graciously, totally gave me all this stuff and hooked me up incredible. He has a new location now, but the deals are still intact. Okay, guys, so many books. I've accumulated over a long box of back issues. These are all good stuff, man. All good stuff. Okay, first off, Vengeance #1. Gorgeous Del Auto cover. This is from the miniseries, The One of Six, by Casey. Nick Dragrada does the interiors, but this cover is done by Del Auto. Amazing stuff. And here is the variant to that cover, which is okay. It's by Mike Deodato, I have no issues with him, but I prefer the original over the variant cover. So first, America Chavez, Vengeance #1, issue #2 came out this week. All right, Heroes for Hire #5. This is the Thor movie variant. Of course, guys, you can see it right there. This is a swipe, an homage to Jaws horror movie. Cover is done by Greg Horn. It's actually really nice. I love the detail on the shark's sedated teeth. Did I say sedated? Serrated? Is it serrated teeth? I don't know. I never watch Shark Week when it's on. But anyways, it's amazing. This would have been a gorgeous cover to use on the All About Comics Facebook page. The Thunder and Lightning Thursday, I think it was. I should have used this. Damn, it's gorgeous. So I got a regular cover for the Incredible Hulk, Planet Hulk, issue #92. I showed the variant, I think, 2 years ago, or maybe a year and a half. But anyways, glad to come across the issue 92. For those of you guys who don't know what Planet Hulk is, this issue basically shows Reed Richards sending Incredible Hulk into space because he was just out of control. And Incredible Hulk gets pissed off for being shot in space, and he destroys a spaceship and ends up in this planet. And that's it in a nutshell. I don't know. But anyways, glad to have this. Marvel Divas, limited series #104. This is a J. Scott Campbell cover. Never heard of this little limited series. I just picked it up because of the J. Scott Campbell hype. But don't know if it's any good. And we have some Runaways. This is volume 2, the run that was written by Joss Whedon. This variant cover is done by Nick Klein. It's the zombie variant. I remember Marvel littered all their covers with zombies around that time. It's really neat. It's not bad. I love the kind of like I want to say like watercolor. I was going to say pastel, but it's more, now that I'm looking closely at it, it's more watercolors. But yeah, it looks great. All right, everyone out there knows how much I love and praise Alex Ross, and in particular this run that he did, Justice, from 2005. I am triple dipping this run because I just love it so much, and I'm going after the second printings really hard. Just found a box at my shop that I'm pulling them. I'm pulling them all out and taking them home with me. Look at this beautiful Batman. Jesus. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Even Superman looks good. Even Superman looks good. And a second printing of issue #5, Shazam. Just like what Oddfellows Thoughts said the other day, very iconic poses and covers. Just beautiful. Got myself an upgraded version of Batman the Spirit. This is done by Jeff Loeb and Darwin Cook. A huge fan of Darwin Cook. And also, this is the book that I mentioned before. I just left a massive thumbprint on it. yeah, but anyways, this is the book I mentioned before that had a Harley Quinn appearance inside. But yeah, really cool stuff. I read the other one and I left a huge spine fold on it. So I know I bought another one. Anyways, it's still cheap in the bins, bargain bins, 50% off, the usual jam. Oh my god, it's the Super Baby in the Microwave issue. Yeah, right, I wish. This is the January 12 reprint or reissue, re-release. The original one came out, I want to say, how old? I don't know from the top of my head. But anyways, it features that famous babysitting story, that babysitter that put Super Baby into the microwave. And I think it was only released in the UK, and they pulled it off the shelves everywhere else. But they reprinted this one shot, and I don't know what the original image looks like, but this one shows the baby in the microwave, but it just shows the babysitter talking to Ma and Pa Kent, and the microwave is kind of in the background, and there's some like zapping going on, but you don't get to see the baby mutilated. I don't know if that's the original picture. I didn't Google it or anything else. But I got this just to read these cool stories. Space Oddities, Tall Tales. That's really awesome. Look at the Martian Manhunter rocking out with his cock out. The Reverse Flash Rebirth issue number 8. This is the variant cover done by Artgerm. Love me the Artgerm covers. Again, guys, like I said before, I have a lot of books, a lot of back issues that I bought, and they have some Artgerm covers too. But this is my second copy. I have the original cover. I don't I'm trying to remember this story by Jeff Johns. I think this is the issue where Reverse Flash becomes a 25th century Flash. I think this is the issue. I'm not sure. But yeah, I love this, man, so much. Superboy issue 2. Amazing Gil March variant cover of Poison Ivy. Shout out to Belle Biv DeVoe. That girl is poison. It's awesome stuff. I came across the whole run of Superboy by Jeff Lemire at a indoor garage sale type of building. And Jeff Lemire had some issues signed, but there was an X over the UPC label with a permanent marker. I don't know if that guy actually douched out and did it on purpose, or if the owner of the comics or wherever the dealer of the comics did that. But I think that's such a douchey move if he did that. So Jeff Lemire autographs on the books, and then big X on the UPC. Nasty, or else I would have bought it. It was so cheap. Masters of the Universe. This is from 2002. Image, cover C, the gold logo variants. Love myself. I love me. You guys know I love the He-Man. I love the 80s. I love everything about my childhood. I didn't put a board in it because I wanted you guys to see the back. It's a wraparound cover, which is amazing. Norum is the last name. I think first name is E something, Earl? Aaron? I don't know. But anyways, I was flipping through the book. I was reading it. And there is a preview to Invisible #1. I talked to my friend Clouded Journey. He told me that he was only aware that Tech Jacket had the preview. So I put it on the Facebook, and I obviously bought it just for the He-Man. I didn't buy it for the Invisible preview, but yeah, Undisputed Frost told me that a lot of books that month were printed out with the Invisible preview. But I wasn't aware of this one. This one, which is, it's nice to have because it's actually a book I like. You know what I mean? I'm not specking on Invincible. I just love buying from He-Man 2004, stuff, so. This is G.I. Joe America's Elite. In my den upstairs, I have the original comic book page that shows a guy being burned alive. Well, it's pretty nasty. And this was a hard book to find, and I found it out in the wild. We have a Tim Seeley cover here, and he's actually doing a cover swipe, a little homage to a Giant Size X-Men. See it's like the X-Men bursting through the pages, and in the background you see the X-Men standing there. X-Men, jeez, G.I. Joe. But a great issue. This issue actually is the first appearance of Destro and Baroness's baby. So, pretty pleased to have kind of for G.I. Joe fans, it's pretty key. It's really nice to have. It has so much stuff. I have the page. It comes with a great cover. Tim Seeley, and also first appearance of Destro's baby and Baroness's baby. So excited to finally come across G.I. Joe America's Elite issue 18. From Devil's Due, this is This was a great find from my shop guy. He actually got it signed by Michael Turner at Fan Expo in Toronto back in the day. It's awesome variant done by Michael Turner. That guy on the cover is actually a villain named, I don't know, villain, but he was a mercenary. His name is Wrath, and that's a cloaking suit device, which is so cool. That he's part of the backup story. The original story is actually shows us it shows when General Hot getting shot, and he goes through this massive hallucination, and at the end, we find out that he's paralyzed, which is pretty insane. But great stuff, man. I'm getting on the G.I. Joe kick again, but not just the original runs, but everything else. Just like my friend Dr. Mike about, when we see it for cheap, we're gonna buy it all. Cobra Civil War Snake Eyes. This is a variant done by Robert Atkins. Robert Atkins is such an underrated interior artist. I think he's phenomenal. I love his interiors. But this is a great story. This actually is the story that we get the beginning relationships of Snake Eyes and Scarlet. So, big shout out to my good friend Clouded Journey, Chris. Got my attention on this book, White Tigers. He hit me up and said, "Hey man, have you heard anything about this?" And I'm like, I know one White Tiger, and it's the White Tiger from Spectacular Spider-Man, from the first few issues, and also he was in those magazine kung fu style formats books as well. But it's obviously a female, and I flipped through it. I haven't read it, but I came across the complete set at my shop, so I'm gonna eventually buy them. But it's cool because she's dressed up like Daredevil in, I think it was that mini by JRJR called Sins of the Father, where she's dressed all in black, and the black cover, the black towel over his head, whatever, mask, bandana. Yeah, she's dressed like that in this issue in the beginning, so it's cool. Okay, this is hilarious. Remember that I did that video with the Scotty Young cover that had the first appearance of Baby Groot? Okay, whatever. But anyways, this is the one that people are going nuts over. This is issue 4 of Groot. In the last panel, you see Baby Groot, and then and this is the first full appearance of Baby Groot on the cover. Now, there is this pawn shop looking type thing. They had a short box. I kid you not, a short box of like 20 of these issues, Groot 4 and 5, for like 35 cents. I didn't buy it. I don't buy it because I don't sell my books, but now I'm regretting it because maybe I should have bought it and just used it for, like, if people are really, really interested in it for trading. But I know if I go back, it's not going to be there. But man, why would I only like double dipping and upgrading books that I love, or things that I know someone will really, really, really like, so I buy an extra, to give or to trade. But I think I should go back for 35 cents. I don't know. I might come across some guy who would want it. Anyways, and finishing off with my Deadly Class number 2. This is a second printing. I'm collecting every single printing for this book, just like I did the same with Peter Panzerfaust, because Deadly Class is my favorite comic book right now. Is it the best comic book? I can't tell you that, guys, because I don't read every single book that comes out on Wednesday. I don't think anyone else does. So I can't say this is the best comic book out right now. But I love it. It's never skipped a beat with me. And I'm glad to see that guy appear in that issue 26. That was really nice. Okay, guys. So many books to show. Tons of stuff. Bear with me. I'm going to try my hardest not to spam. But I might put up another video, I don't know, Monday or Wednesday. Just look out for it. Thanks so much for the...